Happy Tuesday, y'all. Y'all, I'm coming on right fast because I wanted to share this with y'all in case it is helpful, inspiring, or y'all just like to look at whatever I'm doing in the kitchen. Okay, so I came up with this little thing here where I took some smoked turkey tails, boiled them till they was tender, and then I took some roasted acorn and roasted butternut squash. And after the turkey tails were boiled, I took the stock of it or the water, whatever, and added all kinds of seasonings, but also added the roasted pumpkin squash to it, roasted squash that I just mentioned to it. And I also put like some white sweet potato in there, so that's why you kind of see it textured and a little chunky up in there too. And if you wanted to, you could add like some broccoli. I added some chickpeas and some, like I said, white sweet potatoes and boiled until tender. And then what you see it paired with is a hard-boiled egg. Y'all know I was in the Middle East for a long while. So, they put egg with a lot of their dishes. So I'm doing egg. As a matter of fact, here's one of the spices I got back from Egypt too. So I'm just now opening it. I'm real happy about it. It's nice. Anyway, I sprinkled my hard-boiled egg with this spice and some smoked paprika. And smoked paprika is one of the items that I did use to help amplify some of the smokiness in the soup itself. As well as I toasted some walnuts. You can use, what do you call it? Pumpkin seeds if you want to, but I soaked these walnuts, to get the tannins out, and then after I soaked them, then I toasted them, and so that's what's on top of the soup here. Also, this is tricolor quinoa, because that's what I like instead of rice, or, pasta or whatever. So this is dinner today, and of course the smoked turkey tails, they do what they supposed to do, so I'm real happy about it. And you can also do, like I did a pan of sweet potato cornbread. I ain't gonna show y'all because I'm a little embarrassed for the video. I ain't embarrassed about what I'm about to eat because it looks gorgeous for my consumption. But, feel like all that critiquing this, because I know how to make different kinds of cornbread. As a matter of fact, I know how to make real cornbread. It tastes like Jiffy Mix cornbread if I want to, but so I ain't worried about that. But I made sweet potato cornbread. I'm not too pleased with the height of it because I only use like 2 cups in a big skillet. And it didn't give me the fluff that I wanted because I used such a big skillet. It's probably a 11-inch size skillet, and I only use like 2 cups of cornmeal. But, whatever. I could have probably got away with just making me some hot water cornbread, but that's besides the point. Anyway, off that, let's get back to this right here. So, yeah, that's tricolor quinoa, and I make my quinoa taste like dressing, meaning I add celery, onion, garlic, as well as sage. And I also use all vegetable, let's say nothing but what's this stuff? It's a big jar of it. Hold on, I'm looking in this refrigerator. Oh, what's this? Let me see. Ooh. Better than bouillon, yeah. So, this right here. Better than bouillon. That's what I use in both the quinoa boil, as well as in the pumpkin soup. And let's see what else. So spice wise, I use the smoked paprika. I use some ginger. I use some turmeric. I use some of this right here. I use some umami mushroom powder. I also use some of my lion's mane and reishi powder, mushroom powder. Both of those are different types of mushrooms, but both of those in there. A few cloves of fresh garlic, dried onion. What all else did I use? I used some Tony Satcher's crab boil, as well as Zatarain's crab boil, Tony Satcher's seasoning, and I used some rosemary salt that I have on hand here. I used some cumin. I used some What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, black pepper and thyme, some dried thyme, I said rosemary salt. And that was about it. So I used all that, and then I used some other stuff. I don't forget. Anyway, we're going to have bon appetit right here, y'all. Okay, y'all, I hope this was inspiring. You can actually add sweet potato to the soup also. I just didn't feel like it because I knew I was going to make a sweet potato cornbread to go with. So I felt like I didn't need to do all that. So, yeah. And so I'm going to be eating off this pot of pumpkin soup for a few days. We're going to be doing it because I don't cook every day. I don't feel like it. I ain't in that world no more where I cook every single day. I cooked this actually yesterday. I just allowed it to set up overnight so that the flavors could do what they supposed to do. And y'all, we're finna go hurt ourselves off of this right now. Okay? Yeah, stay delicious like this right here and comforting to your soul. Okay? All right. Peace.